Hi everyone, it's JerryEnchantress. I'm here with another weekly love message from your person. Some of you have stumbled upon this reading and say, I don't have a person, but I want to, pick a card too. That's perfectly fine. If you don't recognize, if you're single, there's no one in your life, you're between boyfriends or girlfriends or whatever, you don't have to imagine an ex, or you don't have to imagine anyone. This could be a love message from your divine masculine side of yourself, or this can be some of it is a message from spirit. Just saying, there's a lot of spirit in these piles. And some of it could be a future person that's thinking of you, or maybe it's your twin flame and you haven't met yet, and they're out there in the ethereal world, in the 5D. So for those of you who don't have a specific person in mind, it can definitely be someone in the future, okay? Or just you, your soul, your masculine side of who you are. And for everybody else, it can be anything from crush all the way to twin flame. Most of the time, the deep love messages come out for me. That's just the way I work. But if I see lighthearted energy, definitely I'll point it out for those of you who are just dating or have a crush or something like that. But these are about your person of interest, somebody you might be thinking about. It can be male or female, masculine or feminine, which is not always the same thing. Just saying, there are men out there that have more of the feminine energy, and there's women out there that have more of the masculine energy. Just because I have 3 pictures of dudes here, it doesn't mean that if you're a dude and you're straight that you have to run away or anything. No, this could either 1, represent you, or 2, it could also represent how you think your person thinks of you as well. And then for the feminines out there that are not interested in men, that are interested in, or I should say the females out there, because usually the feminine is actually attracted to the masculine. But the females out there that are not interested in men, it doesn't mean you have to choose one because of who you're interested in. Just go with the energy that they present to you, okay? That's pretty much the point for everybody. Choose whatever person gives you the energy that you're looking for, that you think your message will be behind, or go with what pile, okay? So number 1 is Hercules. I'm not going to say anything about how I feel about them because I don't want to be biased anyway. But yeah, Hercules. And then there's Flynn. And then I realized, oh yeah, Flynn's got more than Flynn as his name. Eugene Fitzherbert, or Flynn. And then Aladdin. And then Aladdin also, he goes as Prince Ali later on in the movie, but he's here kind of dressed up more in the Aladdin look. Alright, so there you go. There's your 3 choices this time: Hercules, Flynn, and Aladdin. So just push out your breath. Take a deep breath and close your eyes. Let go of your breath. Open your eyes. Let them go to the card that's meant for you. You can also choose more than one. Sometimes your person you're thinking about might have more than one of these characteristics, or maybe nothing at all. Maybe you just like the number, the timestamp, whatever other energy. You can also feel it by the heat, whichever is the hottest for you. Oh gosh, Aladdin's hot, and he wouldn't have been my first choice, but Aladdin's pretty hot. Yeah, he's hot. Okay, so you guys decide whichever way you want to, and now let's begin. Alright, what I'm deciding to do is going to use all of my decks that I created. So let's start with Erotic Enchantment. We'll do the big decks first so they can be the base of the little decks. Maybe I should zoom up a little bit. it's so noisy right now. Okay. Let's see now. Let's go with the Enchanted Embrace. I actually edged these cards in silver, but it's kind of hard to tell. And didn't work too well. Just saying, those of you who wanted to edge my deck in silver, it didn't turn out so well when I tried. So, all right, let's see. What is there in Erotic Enchantment message? Oh, that's nice. Kissing, passionate indulgence. So definitely dreaming of kissing you. I had a dream actually this morning. I woke up and went back to sleep for just a few minutes, and in that dream, it was like somebody walked up beside me as I was like cooking breakfast or something and kissed me on my cheek and hugged me. That was really nice. So yeah, dreams can have nice kisses too, even if you're not with somebody. Let's see. Now for the wrong side. But ooh, look, fated meeting. This is my Faery Forecast Oracle. Let's see what the forecast might be. What's the weather report here for you guys? Let's see. They also say kissing in dreams represents communication. Ooh, trust. This situation is asking you to have trust. I'm real curious to see if that comes out in the Romance Angels as well, because there's a trust card in here. Let's scoot you guys back so we can have room. Okay, so the Romance Angels, what do we got? So this is definitely angels, the baby cherub angels, and also the archangels. Let's see what the angels have to say about this situation. My music changed. I was worried there was a commercial coming, but nope, it's just now we've gone to the swamps. All right. Here we go. Oh wow, guys, look, you got honeymoon and love yourself first. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. The next holiday is Halloween, so that could be something special happening that night. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So definitely they're going to be attracted to you by how, how you carry yourself, how you move about, how you dress, and how you respect yourself. Let's get some answers from the fairies, the princesses. This is a jumbo card deck, princess card deck that I turned into a Lenormand. So one of these days I'll show you how I did that. It can be a little complicated, especially if you have more cards than Lenormand symbols. The basic Lenormand only has 37. Let's see. Ooh, what you got? You've got a visitor. See? Visitor. Somebody's on their way to meet you. They're going to come bring you a kiss. Anything else? A mystery visitor. Unlock. Ooh. This is still a secret. You don't even know what's going to happen here. All right, we're going to save the messages for the last. I'm going to get a couple of tarot to go with this and see what the tarot. So this is my Enchanted Romance Tarot. Let's see what the Enchanted Romance has to say. Let's see. Enchanted Romance. Oh, some decisions have been swirling around in somebody's mind. They're going back and forth. They want, this stability, the family, this legacy. They miss the music. They want to hear you sing. the King of Cups is this person, young. It's a young king, full of love, you know, full of funny. There, you know, look very similar to Hercules here. Looks like the young prince is going to, or the young king actually, is going to leave something behind, maybe for you, or come visit you. You know, something safe to come visit you. All right, let's see what the Enchanted Embrace has to say. So here's some messages from your person. If you have a person, if you don't have a person, then this is either future your person or some part of you talking to you about your person, okay? So, and speaking of music, this could be the song that your person's singing to you. Well, they're saying your mind. This all seems like a fantasy and illusion. Well, some of it's been in a dream world, right? And maybe they don't want it to be in the dream anymore. Let's see what else. I have my responsibilities. So maybe they have been taking care of things, you know, and the idea of coming to visit you or get away seems like kind of like a hard thing to do, but they might actually go through with it. Let's see. You light up their life. They said, let me be your wings. I can show you the world like Aladdin. Do you need more? I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? All right, so let's see how they're feeling. How does your person feel? Oh, you got twin flame on the bottom. How is your person? How is your person feeling? Why am I getting hoarse? How is your person feeling here? Here we go. This you can also get. You can get this deck in both. You can get it in 3 places. You can get this in my Etsy shop, in the cute little tin. You can also, I actually magic markered the tin. You can get it straight from the manufacturer, makeplayingcards.com, and you can get it at Printer Studio in tarot size, in a new fun size, large size. All right, I have to order some of those other sizes to see what they look like. All right, they're feeling content, feeling some content with you. I'm ready to introduce you to the people important to me. Responsible, it's a duty and a pleasure. See, they have their responsibilities, but maybe they're ready to introduce you to the people that they're responsible for. Oh, that would be so nice. That would, to me, be a perfect scenario. All right, so let's see. I actually had kind of a vision of that. Let's see what your charms have to say. Let's just lay out the big black plate because it's easy to see the charms on this. Ooh, maybe somebody's gonna be making babies here. You got a ring. You might be getting engaged. All right. Or a higher level of commitment. You've got Tinkerbell, who's all about the pixie dust. You've got an anchor, nice and steady situation. You have the little kids, so this could have a lot to do with children. The children really popped out with the responsibility cards, and even here, you know, the little girl listening to music. There seems to be baby making theme. Oh, you got Aladdin. So yeah, he wants to show you the world. There's a lot of sexual chemistry here, but he definitely can show you the world with the magic carpet. There's a USA wish and an idea, and lots of ideas and wishes. Aladdin's going to be making the wish. We don't have the genie, but I'm sure he's going to be making wishes. We've got music in the air. This person is a snowflake, not in the negative way we we've heard it, but snowflake as in one of a kind. No two snowflakes are alike. Just a very special person. We've got the two planets here. It looks like the planets are aligning. We have Jupiter and Earth. And so with Jupiter and Earth, it means good luck in your earthly ideas, you know, in the 3D world. So this may actually come to fruition. You've got the rose, like with the beast before the last petal falls. You've got another anchor, sturdy, stable. You've got a miracle. You got a play. You've got the pine cone that represents autumn. You've got the Eiffel Tower, so something kind of French connection or a meeting place. Getting dressed up, high heel shoes, and a possible picnic. Or no, this one is not the picnic basket. This is the barrel of apples. So definitely, like, by the next holiday, it could be like Halloween. I don't know why I associate apples with Halloween, but I think of, you know, bobbing for apples and harvest time. So between Halloween and Thanksgiving, maybe. We've got St. Christopher's, so travels are protected. All your traveling will be protected. And family definitely important to this person. And the little robot guy, like, he may have, it's kind of makes me think of the Tin Man who thought he needed a heart, but all along he was the most sensitive, tender of all of them, you know. So he definitely has a heart. He may be cool on the outside, but he has a very kind and loving heart. And then we have Gemini, who's intelligent. Sometimes people who are definitely outward intelligent, it's hard to tell that they have a soft, lovey-dovey soul, but they do. And then you've got the Z, the letter Z. I know Zoe's out there, but Z for those of you who resonate with it. And the bow. Bows can represent like being bound together. It can also represent near the heart, which means love. It could represent a gift, like a gift tied with a bow. You know, there's bows and ribbons on these shoes. A lot of times, you know, when we present ourselves as the gift, we'll tie ourselves up with a bow. So it could be something like that, like a gift, because it's talking about a visitor. And it could be a baby visitor, like getting pregnant for some of you. Not all of you. Some of you out there definitely are not interested in that part of things, but some of you are. So that could be your cue and your clue too. All right, you guys. Well, I hope you like that. But it looks really lucky, and you know, with Earth and Jupiter here, and the wedding ring, looks very lucky in love and whatever endeavors you have moving forward. Definitely even see dressing up nice and going out on a date or something of that nature, or you being a model, or you have very pretty feet, you know. Yeah, something like that. A lot of kids too involved in this situation. Children feeling. It could be also just sort of a new project. It could be a new beginning, and this could also represent twin flames, and it could also represent just having fun like kids. All right, you guys. Well, that's it for pile number 1. Big hugs to my subscribers. Hello, visitors, and big kiss to my members. Oh, I have a new member, and I needed to write her name up there. Anyway, if you're a member, she's a new golden fairy. Hello, my new golden fairy. I'm sorry I don't know your name yet. I forgot to put your name up there. But thank you all for being part of this channel. It helps so much. You don't even know. Like, YouTube doesn't pay me very much, but you guys' support, it makes a huge difference. So the top of the list is Platinum Pixie, Amira Deshawn, Lupe C, Mary Doyle, and Cher Borelli. Then the next tier is the Golden Fairy. That's where I have my new member. If you're listening, write your name down and I'll shout you out. Curly Girl and Ritz are 2 of the other golden fairies. Then I have Full of Faithers. Oh no, I think she's a Full of Faither. Okay, but that's good too. We have Anastasia and Andrea, Red and Rosie, Baby Gift, and Mary Joy. And our Sparkles of Light are Caitlin, Maya, Brian, Ariella, Jessie, Cecilia, Mystic, and Syrian. Thank you guys. Tonight I should be going live, so I'll see you guys tonight. And I'm moving on to the next. And here we have Flynn Eugene Fitzherbert. My dad's middle name is Eugene. Rodney Eugene. What a name. He's a great guy. Anyway. So, yeah. As far as looks goes, I would have picked this guy, but yeah. I don't know, but he's an interesting character. He's kind of Seven Swordsy, isn't he? In that Rapunzel show. So let's see what your person wants to say to you. First, we're going to start off with I'm going to use all my decks. And first, we're going to go with Erotic Enchantment. And this, this could be your future person. This could be some secret desire of yours that you want your person to do, or your future person to do to you. Let's see or maybe in your dreams. Like the first pile, could literally happen, but the first pile was sort of something that happened in my dream just this morning. Okay. These, when they don't actually flip, or they haven't usually, they mostly slide. They slide across the way. Just one, please, Spirit. There we go. That wasn't a slide, that was a drop. Ooh, Dominion, sexy, you're mine. Well, it could be attached to the first one because we had You're Mine come out in different cards. All right. Next, we'll have my Faery Forecast deck here. So let's see what Faery Forecast has to say to you. This will be kind of your weather report. Maybe it'll tell you what's coming up in the future. Alright, Faery Forecast. What's coming up for you in your love life with your person? Let's see we got two out. Fire and earth. Earth and fire. Nice. So fire can be lots of things, like I'll get my little book out. I'm starting to make a little book here about, so fire, so it could be burning passion, like this desire to do something now, a gut feeling that overwhelms you. It could also be just somebody that has fire in their chart, or that you have fire in your chart. Or it could be like a fire and an earth sign person together, or a mix of fire and earth in your chart. The earth, it's interesting how we have the campfire. So, because I mentioned camping in earth, in the earth description, I say camping comes to mind. And then we have fire here, so bonfire and camping. So you could be looking forward to some kind of fun pagan type stuff, or just, doesn't have to be pagan, but just kind of like Girl Scout rituals, like, just fun with people. It could be with a person that you like, a lover, or it could be with a group of people. So I see possibly some fun, auspicious timing coming up for you, or for other people, like groups of people. And yeah, it could be like a double date type thing, or you could be meeting somebody through this group of people that's going camping or something like that. Okay, let's see what does the romance angels have to say. These are my little baby fairies, not fairies, baby angels, and there are also archangels involved in this deck. Let's see. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. Ooh, passion, incoming passion. Yes, definitely feel passion. That sounds nice. Passionate night out. A passionate bonfire. So the fire could also represent, passionate encounter, just plain passion between people here. Let's see what else. I like this guy's bracelet. It's pretty. I love those veins in his hand. Alright, so let's see. I also made this deck. This is from a jumbo princess playing card deck, and I just turned it into a Lenormand. So let's see what the princesses have to say. Whee. Chat. So you could be chatting with somebody. There could be, you know, a person of lady of color here, a melanin woman or man involved in the situation. Let's see what else. A surprise coming in, incoming surprise. Let's see. Ooh, but obstacles get in the way maybe. We're gonna overcome these obstacles, all right? Yes. Let's see what we can do to overcome the obstacles. A couple things. Look a little closer to the situation and know that this person is your destiny. No matter what the obstacles are, there's going to be something else in store. Another opportunity maybe, but there's definitely this, there's maybe because there's so much passion here that the timing has to be the most auspicious. I think this is saying there's going to be a new auspicious time for you. If you might have missed one bit of timing, a new one's coming in. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. Let's see. This is also one of my decks. This is the foil edition, and you can get that on makeplayingcards.com. You can get it in my Etsy shop sometimes. Sometimes it's available with a booklet, and here's my little booklet that goes with it. Anyway, you got the High Priestess, so time to use your intuition. All right, and then you have the Sun and the King of Wands. Anything else? King of Wands. He's coming in strong and excited. He's excited. So let's see. Yeah, and it's, you know, it's the divine timing. There we go again, divine timing. We're waiting for just the right moment. But look, you have the Sun card. Sun shines positive vibes on everything. The look closer and the High Priestess kind of, to me, go together. It's like the High Priestess is saying, use your intuition in this matter. You know there's more to this story, and you can figure it out. And things are going to come right back around again. Beautiful, passionate. It's all about the juicy peach, you know. When do you bite into that peach? Not when it's hard, you know, it doesn't taste good. You have to wait till it's just right. And then when you do, aren't you glad that you waited? Because it tastes so delicious. It's so soft and so juicy. So that's kind of what the universe is saying. There's a divine timing here. You just got to wait for it. All right, let's see now. Let's finally get to the messages. What is your person saying to you? Now, this could be, you know, your higher self talking to you, or some future person, or angels. But however you want to take it. Let's see. What is your person saying to you? Ooh, you make me tingly. We got some love marks on there. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. Definitely seems like a sexual encounter coming in. Let me be your wings again. Look, see, they're fascinated. Maybe they see you as a fairy, you know. And then also the masculine here has the angel wings. So there's definitely a lift you up kind of feeling, and a divine feeling, like being lifted up. You are the woman of my dreams, for those of you who that relates to. And are you real? Okay, so here we go again. Like, let's get this let's get this party started. Let's get this feeling in the 3D, not in the, or the waking world, and not just in the dreams, you know? Let's see what their feelings are. What are your person's feelings? What are they feeling right now? What's going on? What are they feeling? What are they feeling? In love, Cupid's arrow has struck and I fall in love over and over with you. So I wrote over and over. For some of you, it's for the first time, and some of you, it's a repeat event. You know, like if you're a loving couple that's together already, then maybe you're just feeling happy and blessed to be with each other, and it's like you fall in love with each other over and over. If you are a couple that have fights sometimes, but you make up, and you realize, you know, every time you realize, what am I doing in this situation? I'm in love, you know. So it's kind of a way of saying, I'm in love, like, and I fall in love over and over. Like, there's never a dull moment between us because I'm always in love with you. Just nice. But for some of you, it's like that very first kiss of love. And also for some of you, it's that kiss of love, and that leads to this desire for commitment and getting married and stuff like that. But there's a confusion here. Feeling a little uncertain about what to do next, give me a sign. They need a sign from you. Some kind of sign. And they want to grow old with you. Growing old together is what they're thinking about. Can I have this dance? Can I have this dance for the rest of my life? Will you be my partner every night? When we're together, it feels so right. I think that's how it goes. Can I have this dance for the rest of my life? And then you got renewed energy. I don't know what's come over me, but I'm feeling so exhilarated and alive. So there's this dance and this excitement feeling that's about to happen if you haven't gotten to that point yet, but your person's feeling like that. And an exuberance, a desire to dance with you or to get close to you. The dance could also represent a romantic encounter, you know. There's just a little confusion here that needs to be cleared up, you know, like somebody needs to just give a clue, a sign to help the other person out, to give them sort of the thumbs up. Yeah, let's try this again, you know. I know we messed up a little bit, but, you know, it wasn't out of malice, it was just out of circumstantial situations, right? So let's just try this again. And I think you might, you know. I think you just might. All right, let's see what your charms have to say. Also, I just thought about this, you know. It doesn't matter how slow you go. You're going to be together, you know. I'm seeing this as a long-term situation, possibly for some of you, and also just want to say sorry for those of you who don't want me to sing, but I just wanted you to know that, you know, forest through the trees. Get the message. Don't worry about that I'm singing to you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, and then we have the camera. Somebody out there said camera means focus. I like that idea, you know, especially with the diamond lens. Definitely the clarity, you know, that kind of crystal clarity, focus. I like that idea for the photography. But it also could represent selfies and looking at each other's selfies. We've got the sexy duck, and those of you who know the story about the duck, write it down for everybody who doesn't know it in the comment section. If you write down that comment of the duck, I might find a prize for you, maybe. We got go-go's, so big, exciting moment coming in. MTV could be like Netflix and chill. It could be, you know, hanging out together. It could also represent that you're of the same generation. It could represent that you, that you have a lot of pop culture in common, music and television things that you like, which makes it easy to talk about things, you know. You have Genesis, so Genesis means a new beginning, or the beginning, you know. You have 20 here, so maybe on the 20th something happening. You have 2. You have Y, sure, color, happy. Why again? Why are you so happy? Like, it's like this card. It's like, I don't know what's come over me. And happy again. And some, it's like your fortune, you know, the eye, all-seeing eye, seeing something in the future. Well, you got a fairy that's blessing everything with their magic. Somebody's house or a place that you're going to run off to, or making a home together, or moving in together for some of you. You have brave and fearless. Ooh, something you're going to have to be a little courageous about something. But there's like party, dancing, music again. The whole works, dancing and music. Definitely a dance, some getting together. You have the key to each other's heart. You have peace. You look, you have 2 yin yang symbols. You have the sun and the moon, and then the 2 yin yang, and the yin yang. And then the hanger, I think is kind of like getting dressed up for occasion, or pampering yourself, buying stuff for yourself. Make small trips. Ride your bike. Enjoy the outdoors while it's nice out for some of you. For others, maybe not so much, but for me, it's getting warm again, and my sleeves are getting too hot. Now, I saved this one for last because it's kind of funny that name fell in the little yolks, you know, the double yolked, which kind of makes me think of a twin flame, because twin flames come from the same source. It's like they were separated at birth, so to speak, and it's like coming back together again. The two yolks that are very much alike, yet a little bit different too, but like they belong together. All right, let's see what the the Scrabble has to say. Let's see, I'm just shaking it. I'm reaching in. All right. Oh, a bunch fell out already. I think I got too many, but it's all right. Makes me feel like doing Scrabble tonight. You guys, comment below if you'd rather me do Scrabble than see my face than tarot. It's like Mogu. Like Mowgli. Magara. It's not none of them are in here, but ooh, we got Z and Q. Now, a mop and a miss, but not Mrs. Miss. All right, if you see anybody's initials or a name, there's a lot of interesting letters here, and for some of you from different countries, you have a special name, you know, special names. Your person could have a very special name, and it's possible you could have a Q or a Z in it, and these V's. I just don't see anything really pop out, or even a message. Let's see, here I see a message. I see some, but that's some. Could have had give, but there's no ease. Sumo. Pop. Yeah, like pop culture. Pop quiz. Okay, we got a pop quiz. There we go. Here's your message. Not poo quiz, pop quiz. Well, po. There wasn't another P. Quiz. You're going to be quizzed. POV, point of view. Alright, that's about all I can find. Oh, and I also have SMO. SMO. There you go, Sammy and Sierra and Sergio. My SMOs, my children. SMO. There you go. Okay, well, I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to the next. And I just want to give my subscribers a big hug and howdy do to all my visitors. Thanks for stopping by. And then I'm going to shout out my members. And while I shout out my members, you can check out the description box and check out my links and whatnot and all the other pages that come with the channel. You can check me out on IG. I've been doing an Inktober prompt over there, drawing pictures, and come hang out with me and smule and sing songs with me. Eventually, I'll get to the more fun Halloween songs. Right now, just kind of getting a little obscure with the Halloween songs. I might sing some love songs for Libra season. Anyway, my members are, the top tier of the membership is called Platinum Pixie, and there are Amira Deshawn, Lupe C, Mary Doyle, Sherry Borelli. The Golden Fairies are Curly Girl and Ritz, and I got Full of Faithers with a new girl that just subscribed and just became a member today, and I didn't write her name down, but eventually get on my list and you'll get a shout out. So Full of Faithers are Anastasia, Red, Rosie, Baby Gift, Mary Joy, and Andrea, and my Sparkles of Light, Caitlin, Maya, Brian, Ariella, Jessie, Cecilia, Mystic, and Surian. Alright, you guys, I'm going to move on to the next. Thanks for stopping by. I might be going live tonight, so check it out. Super chat night. See you then. Let me know if you'd rather have Scrabble, though. Alright, I'll see you tonight. Alrighty, hey, 42, and pile number 3, Aladdin, the one that was hot for me. So, Aladdin, are you hot for me? Anyway, so let's see. Speaking of hot, let's see what the Erotic Enchantment message is. So I'm going to use all my decks that I've created, and we're going to start with the big ones, so we can put them on the bottom of the pile. Let's see what we got. Erotic Enchantment. What kind of message from your future person, your current person, your higher self, your masculine side, your dream fantasies? What do you desire? Let's see what kind of message we get. What is your message? Whoa, that went pew like a little fish. Oh, I love this one. I think this one's my favorite. Surrendering. I love all of them, though. Surrendering the depth and breadth of my being. This is just kind of a complete release and letting go and feeling it deep, deep, deep within your soul. Like, it's a physical feeling, but it's also a spiritual soul feeling. This is one of a kind of feeling that you're gonna have here, and it's in the picture describe, is depicted with water, because it's all about emotions and love and a deep love. Also, those of you who are Scorpio out there, the love lesson for Scorpio is to learn how to surrender. And some of you that might have Scorpio in your chart or have a lot of Pluto may have trouble with surrendering control. Control is like something that you cling to, you hold on to. But maybe the point here is you gotta let it go. As soon as you let go of control, that's when, wow, a powerful feeling happens. It happens too, and when you meditate, I noticed that in meditation. As soon as I let go, it was like I had a psychic, just kind of, it had a ripple effect. It's just pretty strong, intense, And I guess sometimes there's a little fear before that feeling happens because of letting go, because what if you can't make it stop, it hurts so good, whatever, but it's not going to hurt too good. It's going to hurt. It's going to not even hurt. It's going to feel really, really good. Don't be afraid of happiness, enjoy it, the bliss. All right, next we have, I don't know where all that is coming from, but anyway, next we have the Faery Forecast Oracle that I just made. Pretty soon this one shall be available too. So, let's see what your message is. For this pile number 3, Aladdin, what's your weather forecast or some kind of future event? That's what the Faery Forecast predicts. A future, like timing, also like just the weather. Oh, nice. You got an angel's kiss coming. This is kind of the similar thing. It's like heavenly. It's like incredible. It's the sweetest, most beautiful, most erotic, but yet tender kiss ever. You are the fairy queen. Or if you're watching this and you are masculine, maybe you are in love with the fairy queen. All right. So let's see what our, I haven't got to Angel's Kiss yet, I don't think, in my booklet. Let me see. I was writing my little booklet. Oh yeah, I did. Angel's Kiss says, whether a real waking life kiss or a dream kiss. I had a dream kiss this morning. This kiss it feels dreamy and perfect with that perfect someone, and it's happening soon. Manifesting physical love or deepening of communication is near. So there you go. And this is like a yin receptive, just like this yin receptive energy. Okay. So let's see now what the romance angels have to say. Silver and gold, silver and gold. All right, let's see what romance angels have to say about this. Ooh, chemistry here. Obviously, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Anything else, romance angels? Shall we just go with that? We can stay with that. Ooh, attraction again came out. And heart-to-heart conversations, that's good. So there's going to be some honest discussion of feelings here, which is really good. And you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, like just surrendering to the moment. Very nice. I love that. Very nice. Okay. All right, so let's see what our Disney princesses have to say. This is another deck that I made using a jumbo Disney cards, princess card deck, and turned it into a Lenormand deck. So let's see what we got. Let's see, what did the princesses have to say? They're so accurate, these princesses. Engagement and unlocking something again. The second pile had unlock. Engagement could represent a leveling up of the situation. Anything else? Could actually, be an actual engagement, proposal, but it also could be engaging with each other, like finally face to face. It could be, if, like in the romance angels, it could be like if you're dating, then you might get proposed to, or if you're dating, you might move in together. This the phases and the stages of earthly dating, but it doesn't necessarily have to be an earthly situation. Let's see. Ooh, destiny. You're each other's destiny. I just want to know some more about this so badly. What else? Gratitude. You have an attitude of gratitude, and that's what's going to keep attracting this person back into your life, or into your life in the first place. You know, it's this, you attract love because you enjoy moments. You're just you don't dwell in sadness. You find joy in beauty of life, and that makes you so attractive, you know. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Yeah, maybe Aladdin noticed that about Jasmine, you know. He was like, wow, not only is she just beautiful, but here she is. Unlock me, Aladdin. Unlock me. But also, she radiates like this, I don't know, like she's just had a power, a kindness, a generosity, a strength, everything. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. This you can also get in my in Make playing cards. It's available now. So this beautiful iridescent deck, holographic. Look, you got the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Ace of Cups is all about an overabundance of love. Look at all that water. Oh my gosh, so much water here. Also, when I see water, I see, you know, the fluids of sex too, you know, of love making. So a lot of water passing between the two of you. Ooh, you got the Prince of Swords. He's kind of, I like this. Let me tell you what. This is the book that I made to go with it, and the Prince of Swords description is pretty cute. I'm gonna read it to you because I made this book. All right, so the Prince of Swords is saying, this is all about personality. The prince is intellectual, cool, a genius, logical, analytical, talkative, witty, funny, charming, honest, frank, curious. It could represent a child or just all the qualities that's in your person or you. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or somebody with blonde hair and brown eyes, possibly. But, you know, you might have picked the dark-haired person because you're attracted to that, but maybe there's other qualities about this person that's represented in the Prince of Swords. and might as well tell you what the Ace of Cups is all about as well while I'm here. I'll use all the adjectives that I came up with. New emotional beginnings, overflowing goodness, compassion, birth, life, love, connections, creativity, artistry, passion, intimacy, attunement, an outpouring of love, empathy, spiritual growth, marriage sometimes. See, we got the engagement. And amending, like fixing something that was not working well and now making it better. And then a deep wellspring and guided by the heart. All right. So those are all those meanings that I came up with for Ace of Cups. Let's see. What else? We have Seven of Cups. This looks a lot like more love, you know, because of all the cups. But there are choices here. So maybe, I don't think with all of these other cards, you're going to have to worry about this choice. Maybe your person has to make a choice. But you have a lot of patience, understanding, balance in your life. You're very, you know how to live harmoniously. That's what I see here, at least mostly for the feminine in this. There's all this beautiful harmony and ability to balance. And for the masculine, there's this extreme strong attraction and drive towards you, but there's this coolness of character and probably maybe some choices or something else in his world that's keeping him at bay. Possibly. You can reverse the sexes, and it may not fit with you the way it sounds. It could be the other way around, but those are some of the energies I'm feeling. Definite feeling of this person wants to level things up with you, though. and you just are just full of gratitude. That's just a beautiful thing to be. That's all. I mean, I think you're the one with gratitude. I give it to the feminines out there, which is the majority of you watching. All right, let's see finally what the messages are. So this is also my deck, and that's available now too on makeplayingcards.com. All right, let's see. I made a version of this on Printer Studio, multicolored version of this. I'm not sure if they've approved it or not, but anyway, possibly will be approved in the future. Let's see. Oh, your person's saying, do you need more? I can show you the world. Yeah, you can, Aladdin. You make me feel alive. Yeah, I think his Jasmine makes him feel so alive. Or his Cinderella. Or his Sleeping Beauty. Or his, like, all like complexions are represented here. This beautiful redhead as well. Oh my gosh, he's saying, just do you. I feel you in my bones. He's so conflicted. He likes watching you do you. Like, he likes watching you be in your power and be happy with or without him. He'd rather it be with, you'd be with each other. But, you know, I guess right now there's just, he's watching you do you, but he wants to know if you need more. He wants to be your wings too. Like, you're the fairy with the wings, and here's the two winged people. Like in the pile number 2, the masculine had the angel wings and the feminine had the fairy wings. So you can be each other's wings and lift each other up. Totally possible here. There doesn't have to be an obstacle. This pile didn't have any obstacles in the princesses, and I don't see any obstacles anywhere in here except for maybe the 7 of Cups, which is not really much of an obstacle. It's more of just too many choices, you know, like your eyes are dancing at the choices. Let's see what their feelings are. And speaking of that, this also, you can find it in 3 places. My Etsy shop, you can find it in Made Playing Cards, and then you can find a tarot version of this and Printer Studio. All right, let's see what their feelings are. I called it his feelings for the majority of you ask, how does he feel about me? But a lot of you don't care about the he's, and some of you don't even use certain, they feel caged. Oh, they're trapped. So there's an obstacle. Feeling trapped and a little stuck. It could be just cabin fever. I need to be where you are. See, I told you he wants to be where you are. Even though he's saying just to you, he wants to be with you. Or she. Okay, let's see what else. What else from your person? Oh, they're overwhelmed too. Feeling like insurmountable obstacles are in my way. If they stopped feeling this way and started feeling like the possibilities were good instead of bad, then maybe they could attract you in. But you can't control what the other person is. You can only control you, you know, your attitude of gratitude, and hopefully they will follow you in your, you know, your good example. Let's see what else. And even if they don't, you have to, you know, it's about self-love. You take care of yourself. If they don't follow your example, then, well, then that's their thing. They feel a little alienated. I know I'm a little weird, but you don't have to be afraid of me. I'm harmless. Wink. So this person that you know, your person of interest could be a little bit unusual. One like the romance angel card that says, you know, differ from your usual type. That's what this guy could be like, or girl. And maybe they're worried or thinking that you're afraid of them, but I think you realize there's nothing about them to be afraid of, but maybe they think that's what's keeping you guys apart. But they're also feeling certain, without a doubt, you're the one for me. My other half, will you marry me? This person is real up and down in their feelings, aren't they? They really want to be with you. They see you as their future, or whatever, you know, they really feel you as their other half. But there's something going on in their world that gives them doubts and makes them feel alienated, makes them feel insecure and caged and overwhelmed. But something might happen in the future. There could be a party coming up where you guys can get together. It's time to party. I have a gift for you. Let's share this special day together. Sounds good. All right. So let's see what charms have to say. I have this big black plate so you can see your charms real clearly. Oh, that's a big handful, but it's a lot of little ones. Whee! Let's see. I like the little ones because I like to read little words. All right. Well, pile 1 or pile 2 got the baby, or both of them did. Babies can be baby making, but it could also represent, like a new beginning, a new project or something. New beginnings, newness. All right, here's your words. True and sure, China, and name. So we got to do your Scrabble. You got an idea. Let's see what else we got. Grace, forever, miracle. I like when miracle comes out because I feel like I need a miracle. There's hope here. Hope again. Ooh, we got a lot of words. Brave. Somebody really wants to talk to you. Namaste. Namaste, I feel like is a kind of like, just do you. Inspire. My fairy songs ended and then this big wave came over it. Isn't that funny? The ocean sound came over. Like a big wave of love and watery issues. Sexual energy. Beautiful. All right, we've got our Billy Idol. Somebody here is like a rock star. There could be a plane trip in the works. The letter Y, somebody with the initial Y. The owl talks about intelligent communication. So, an invitation headed to you. Also could be going to see Judas Priest, or Judas or Priest could be. But look, you also have the candlestick, which represents to me a date night. So, or murder. No. So yeah, date night for you guys in maybe to a Judas Priest concert. No, to some kind of something with where you have tickets. Somebody has tickets for you. Look at all these letters you got. So you got a Y, a W, and an L. You have this charm I love that says, not all who wander are lost. So maybe, you guys have drifted apart temporarily, but you're not lost. You're just wandering around, working on things, doing you. You got 4 and 23. Your situation's it's still solid, right? It's solid. But look, somebody looks like they're working out. Look at all these weights. They're really kicking in their bodybuilding. That's nice. They're getting nice and buff so they look hot for you. Like, Aladdin was hot. We got St. Cecilia. We've got St. Thomas. All the saints coming out too. What's going on? The Virgin of Guadalupe, Maria Guadalupe. We've got some wine. That could also go with date night. We've got the little unusual creature here that I call the tattoo, because it's like he's got unusual stripes or some kind of skin situation that's unusual. It could be that they could be albino. They could be very fair compared to their hair coloring, or the other way around, or you know what I'm saying, just like an interesting combination of skin tone and or maybe they have vitiligo, or maybe they have tattoos or something like that. That's what this one means to me. This one is the angels here. Like we had fairies and angels kissing each other. The angels kiss. Something in the United States. Oh, and then we're hearing the water again. This is not a nice pond kind of water, not the crazy ocean wave blast though. Here we have some magic. You know, all you need is like that special wand just to kind of bring the magic, or self-love. But anyway, so we have the snowflake, which could represent not the bad way of snowflakes, but think of how no two snowflakes are alike. So snowflakes are really beautiful and unique, and everyone is different. Could also go back to that this person's kind of a little different, you know. That's why sometimes he feels alienated, because people, maybe they treat him differently, because, you know, they treat him a little differently for whatever reason. You've got acorns, just talking about fall, you know, and leaves could be about the weather. Another snowflake, maybe you both are snowflakes, very special people, and you're different in appearance, but you both have that beautiful airy quality about you. Here's my letters again, because I gotta add to the letters. Here we got J, I think, yeah, so now I can see an L and a J. We have Leo here. Leo is generous. You have the someone special, the someone special heart. You got pine cones that deal with autumn. You've got a beautiful love here. You got the elephant of memories. You got the wheel of fortune. Something fortunate is going to happen with you, but maybe it just has to do with this Mercury retrograde. It's going to be not such a bad phase for you. Maybe things will come around in a good way for you. Look, you got twin elephants. Aww. They take care of each other, and they hang out, and they have the same memories. It's almost like you really know how each other are thinking, because your memories are the same. Maybe you dream about the same things. You have the Hamsa hand, which has the pentacle, so it's like you're protected in your belief system. You have the stallion. It's like going fast and forward, and a very strong dragon quality, or it could be somebody the year of the dragon, Chinese zodiac. Oh, you got fairy dust. You know what? I'm gonna get you guys some fairy dust, because fairy dust is rare when it comes out, so you're gonna get fairy dust. Oh, I got like a pain in my forehead suddenly. And yeah, I feel like a very strong fairy vibe here. And the bird talks about communication, so that's good, because I think those heart-to-heart conversations are coming in. Also, deep communication like the dolphins do. And yeah, so this action girl, like, she's busy doing weights, aerobics, whatever, maybe riding her bicycle. And then you got up, up, and away. Whee! All right, I'll be right back with your fairy dust. It's going to appear right here. All right, there's our fairy dust. Oh, I had to take my gloves off. They're so hot. But yeah, this is a cute little box. And it's about feeling down or blue. Let the fairies take care of you. Let's see what they have to say. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Well, okay. Here we go. Okay, let's see. What do the fairies have to say? I'll just shuffle it. Okay, twice. Here we go. What's coming in for you guys? What do the fairies want to say to make you feel good about this situation? Oh, the green fairy. A cheeky green fairy on your behalf is appearing here to make you laugh. Aw, aren't you sweet, cheeky green fairy? Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had one dream yesterday. I was with Will Ferrell again, and he was making me laugh, and I'm like, you know, the best medicine is just keep laughing, so let's just keep laughing. If things kind of get confusing or weird or whatever, go find something to make you laugh. What if it's your favorite comedy, lighthearted things. Just go laugh and you'll feel a lot better. All right, you guys. Well, big hugs to my subscribers. Thanks you for stopping by. Hello, my visitors. Thanks for visiting. Feel free to check out the channel right there. About right there is the little arrow that opens up the description box, and it has a list of all the links where you can find me. Places like Instagram. Right now I'm doing a Inktober draw different things prompt, which has been quite a challenge. Today I gave myself too big of a challenge. You'll see. I'm gonna post it after I post this, what I've got done so far on it. But yeah, some days I'm just like, I'm not up for doing a big picture. I'm just gonna do a little doodle. But and also Smule, I like to sing, so you can come sing with me on Smule. I just like to stay creative and yeah, just enjoy creativity in all sorts. So hang out with me in those places, and then check out all the places where you can buy these decks, because I could really use your support in that place. Another way you can support the channel beyond being a subscriber, which is very appreciated, and even those of you who are visiting, that helps too. But if you want to take that extra step, you can become a member, and all you have to do is push the join button for as little as $2 a month. That makes a big difference. And up, I have just different tiers. The top tier is called the Platinum Pixie, and there's Mira Deshawn, Lupe C, Mary Doyle, Cheryl Borelli. I have Golden Fairies, Curly Girl, and Ritz. I have a new Full of Faither who just joined, and I haven't put her name up yet, and I forgot her name, but I'm going to get to you and get your name up there on the list soon. But there's Anastasia Motina, Red, Scott, Rosie, Cytheria, Baby Gift, Mary Joy, and Andrea, and my Sparkles of Light, Caitlin Jones, Maya Pace, Brian, Ariella, Jesse Johnson, Cecilia Bong, Mystic Mountain Dance, and Surian. And if you did not hear your name, you can let me know in the comment section, but I'm definitely going to check again. They don't send me like alerts per se when a new person becomes a member, so I have to just check periodically to see how the membership is going. And I will the only time I see an alert is when we're live. So if you guys want to become members tonight, then you'll definitely get a little yay to our new member. So tonight is live. I should be on tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time. So if you want to come hang with me, and let me know in the comment section if you're more interested in Scrabble, because I gave that choice to pile number 2. Otherwise, you'll see my face and I'll be doing tarot readings basically. Alright guys, then I'll see you guys tonight, and have a lovely rest of your day. Faith, trust, and pixie dust.